Hi, I'm Chef John Hartley. I've got a really good recipe for grilled fajitas to show you, so let's get cooking. So we're gonna start with the fajita marinade. We're gonna have crushed red pepper, a little dry oregano, some garlic powder, cumin, red chili powder, a little salt, a little pepper, olive oil, and lime juice. And we'll whisk this up together. Add our meat. Mix it around, make sure the marinade is covering all of the pieces of meat. And this you'll want to set up in the refrigerator overnight. If you want to seal it in a plastic bag or Tupperware container, that would be ideal. But you definitely want to give it some time to soak in those flavors. We're putting our fajita meat on the grill. I like to rub some of the marinade off of it before it goes on the grill. Because that marinade has oil in it, it will tend to flame up and give you a lot of smoke, and you risk charring the outside a little more than you'd like to. And you can see the grain of the meat is this way. When we cut it, we're going to want to cut it across the grain. So we'll just cut it in smaller sections and cut it across the grain to keep the final product nice and tender. Okay, so around the edges I see where it's starting to kind of cook up, and I've got a good set of grill marks going, so that's when you want to make your first flip. And again, lots of people will cook one side completely then flip it. I like to do side A, side B, back to side A, back to side B, and that keeps the meat nice and flat and just makes for a better presentation. Okay, so now that our fajita meat has been cooked, one very important part is cutting it in the right direction. As you can see, the grain runs this way through the piece of meat, so what we're gonna do is just cut off smaller pieces of meat so we can cut against the grain. And it's that cutting against the grain with skirt steak or flank steak or any of those similar types of cuts, this is what gives you a nice tender final product versus a really tough chewy product.